Today we will show the 10 most dangerous weapons in the world. But first, you can subscribe to our channel and hit the bell. May it bring you 10 years of good luck. DF-41 is based on an 8-hour Srauch Vigor and is similar in concept to Russian road mobile ICBMs such as Tupolev and JARS. Stands Large of this missile was made in 2013, and the second Pharaoh in 2014. Sources reported that the DF-41A missile was filtered altitude in 2017. The missile reportedly has a top speed of Mach 25 and number of MIRV delete. The development of the MIRV technology is reported to be in response to the deployment of the United States National Missile Defense System, which degrades China's nuclear deterrence capacity. So there have been reports that the DF-41 can carry 6 to 10 warheads. Analysts think it most likely carries only 3 words, with the additional payload used for many penetration ads. Remember these self-driving cars with miniguns from war movies? When you look at the Run 9 robot in the German Rheinmetall Mission Master and I tell you that it's Skynet, only one thought comes to your mind. Grand 9 is a 10-ton remote war machine which carries 4 anti-tank missiles, Peter gun, flamethrowers and a machine gun. Sure, it's not as cool as the robots from the movie. But even today a dozen of these robots can patrol an area of several kilometers. Plus, many manpower and small caliber weapons are useless against its armor and this remote-controlled German Rheinmetall personnel carrier helps. As for personal belongings, weapons, ammunition and other cargo weighing up to 600 kilograms to any hard-to-reach places. It's also armed with machine guns and MLRS-14. 70mm rockets. How? This machine gun waxes being self-aware. Cluster bombs are the most terrifying aerial bombs in history. One such bomb, the CBU-58, contained 650 bombs the size of baseballs. When the CBU-58 was dropped from an aircraft, it would open up in the air. The CBU-89 cluster bomb created minefields in a matter of seconds. KG bomb contained 4.32 anti-tank and 132 anti-personnel mines which fell to the ground and were active for 40 days. Nothing could have saved you from these weapons. Cluster bombs are banned in 108 countries around the world as they are considered one of the most inhumane weapons. The AK-630 M2 Duet is a Russian automatic rotary cannon capable of finding and destroying any target at a distance of 5 kilometers. Fastest firing cannon on the planet. 1,000 rounds per minute with 30 by 165 mm ammunition. Watch these 2 6-barreled cannons. They look like a flamethrower. And this is the American Pro-Fence and M1-34 minigun. The only machine gun in the world that can be controlled remotely without any human intervention at all. The Pro-Fence M134 minigun has the highest rate of fire of any machine gun. 6,000 rounds per minute. The Russian Bastion P is one of the fastest coastal missile system in the world, that fires a missile and redeploy less than 5 minutes. This rate allows one Bastion P to control more than 600 kilometers of coastline. 30 of these vehicles could protect the entire US coastline. Bastion P is armed with the P-800 Onyx anti-ship cruise missile. The 8-meter 3-ton missile can hit targets at a distance of 350 kilometers. A 300-kilogram warhead would tear. It approaches the target at a supersonic speed of 3.2 kilometers an hour. This makes it difficult to detect and intercept with air defense.
The most frightening MLRS in the world. The TOS-1A is a tank with 24 thermobaric 220mm rockets. In 6 seconds, it can rain down fire on 40,000 square meters of land. That's 4 baseball fields. The thermobaric rockets are sprayed over and cause the fuel in enemy equipment to, but the maximum range of the TOS-1A is 6 kilometers. If the enemy is far away, then the 9A52-2 Smerch becomes the most powerful and longest range MLRS in the world. It can strike targets up to 120 kilometers away. The 9A52-2 is loaded with 12 300mm rockets. It can fire a full volley in just 38 seconds, shelling an area the size of 67 baseball fields. And if not just one combat vehicle's firing, but the whole convoy, then 60 9A52-2s. Do you think the Flying Dutchman from Pirates of the Caribbean is the worst thing that can emerge from the water? Well, then check out this Ohio-class submarine. Terrifying, right? One Ohio-class submarine has 24 13-meter Trident II D5 rockets with 288 nuclear warheads on board. 12 warheads per missile. No other submarine in the world carries that many nuclear charges. The missile's flight range is 11.3 thousand kilometers. That's enough to fire at any part of the planet if it imperceptibly approaches the coast and unleashes all Trident II D5s from a depth of 30 meters. The United States has 14 of these submarines. Can you imagine what would happen if they launched all the missiles at the same time? No missile defense in the world would be able to handle that. We have come to the most powerful weapon on the planet. The RS-28 Sarmat is the world's largest and longest range intercontinental ballistic missile. The RS-28 is as tall as a 10-story building, 35 meters. The rocket weighs 200 tons and is about as wide as a Boeing 737. The gigantic RS-28 is capable of hitting a target at a distance of 18,000 kilometers. That's enough to fly across Eurasia from west to east. But that's not all. The RS-28 has the most powerful warheads. Each warhead weighs 1 ton and has a yield of 750 kilotons. One launch can drop 10 nuclear warheads. And on top of that, the RS-28 is the most undetectable missile in the world.